has been I wanted to raise the awareness of the executive order by the federal government for the BLM and the Roosevelt Reservation. BLM is now going to be handing responsibility to that 60-foot strip along the border to the Department of Defense and the Army. This is an intent in which to be able to, quote unquote, enforce immigration laws along the border. They're going to be doing a pilot program in Arizona and New Mexico. I don't know if they're going to reach as far into Doña Ana County, but the intent is that anybody crosses, they are now criminally trespassing. It's not immigration, it's trespassing, which then I'm just guessing, extrapolating that then according to statements by BLM, they're going to hand those people over to local authorities. So I'm assuming that they plan to, if Army comes in and does immigration enforcement or arresting for criminal trespassing, they're going to work with possibly DASO and other law enforcement agencies that will come to our detention center, which then will allow ICE to come in and do immigration enforcement in that way. And that's the way they're going to skirt around the Constitution and the laws. I have serious concerns about that. We know we have our Safe Communities resolution, and so we'll have to monitor that. In my mind, I hope we monitor that closely and figure that out. But more disturbing is the fact that they're going to use the Army for this reason. And the reason I say that is because of the fact that the solution from the federal government or the White House is to bring the Army in for this. And that's ridiculous because of the fact that when it comes to immigration enforcement, the Border Patrol is so understaffed and they have not been able to fill their open positions. This is not about not having funding, not about having staff, not about having any of that. It's just they can't get the heads to fill that. So they're going to go and use our armed forces for that reason. The Border Patrol has about, I believe some numbers that I saw, it has about I think they've increased from like 1% to a 4% rate in which from applicants to actually becoming a Border Patrol agent, 4%. And instead of addressing their hiring issues and the requirements of that, they bring the Army in. So as we move forward, hopefully we're aware of that, we monitor that, and then we can figure out if there's a need. My hope is as a commission, if there's a need for us to respond, we can determine that path forward. And then the last one,